YouTube is on.
Woo, woo.
How are you, girl?
I'm better now that I'm here.
I'm so much better now that I'm here with you.
Oh, energy just changed. I know when I came in the door, we're like, how are you feeling? Full moon just happened. I'm like,
It's
that was
happening
bad.
Currently, it's happening, actually.
Yeah.
It's on now.
It's not bad. Just been tired.
Yeah.
Just been tired.
Me too. And I will share with everyone, my fucking sleep is off. I have not been sleeping at night. How about you?
I feel like I'm sleeping, but yet I'm so tired in the day.
Yeah.
I had a 15-minute nap
That's
today.
what she said.
I literally fell asleep, and my alarm went.
That's okay.
Fucking him up.
Dude, like, totes my goats to you for having a 15-minute nap. Like, you get me to sleep, and I'm not going to be waking back up. That's
You do
next
if you
level.
have your phone alarm next to your head.
True, and that you have to record a podcast. Die. Right? You just show up. You just show up. But that 15 minutes...
Oh, it was very, it helped, definitely.
That's what they say. They're like, even if it's 20 minutes, whatever it is, is better than nothing.
Well, it helped, and I was just that level tired. It was just almost like taking the edge off.
Like what number?
Like this level, like that level.
You know, I know. We know that feeling. Oh my god. Okay, guys. What about when you're about to drive home and you're tired?
That's when I sleep on a couch.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not talking about if you're like out having drinks or something. I'm talking about if you're like, okay, I'll just give you an example. When I would like drive home from Vancouver and I hadn't been drinking or anything and I'm just driving home and it's just like that long ass road home and the heat's like blowing in my face and the music.
Oh, it's so relaxing.
I'm just like, oh, and then it's like you want to just get to your bed and you just want to go to sleep, but then you fucking...
Where's your couch?
Yeah, but then you get home and you're so tired and then you're like, oh, I'm awake now. It's like, fuck. What a mind fuck.
That's what I just, like, as soon as I get home in situations like that, I don't even take my shoes off. I go to bed with my shoes on.
And the computer says now.
Delakji.
No, computer G, Delaklia Jai.
Okay.
How was that for your guys' ears?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I'm holding the thing way too close.
243 just happened.
To my mouth.
Hello.
Hello.
Selena. I feel like I'm just gonna laugh this whole episode today. I don't know why. I'm just like half out of sleep. Oh, new moon and all this shit.
Yes. So, sometimes I can tell when I'm getting my period when I like I'm ready to like cry on the drop of a dime. Like I just get like I'm so sensitive to even other people's emotions. That's the empath in me. Like
Energy, right?
I can feel what other people are feeling. Like when someone's sad, I feel that.
Yes.
I can actually feel when people like driving by. There was a guy on the side of the road in his car and he had his hands or his face in his hands and I was going the opposite way and I just like,
oh my god.
I knew he was upset.
Oh.
But I couldn't stop the traffic to turn around and see if he was okay.
No, you couldn't. But you were just like feeling for him.
I felt that like it was like my pain. It was just, ugh. So, so this really, sometimes, no, all the time, electronics and me are a bit of we have this like charge against each other where it's like always a challenge. There's always a challenge.
Taking a box.
Yeah.
It's straight up taking a box. Okay,
So I'm like going through my messages, doing my work thing, and one of like my favorite people had left me like a few voice messages in Messenger that I missed. And I'm like, what the fuck, Tiff? How the fuck did you miss that? I don't know. See, that's why I don't try to understand these things. I can't beat myself up over it. I'm just honest when I find out. Yeah. Because I even have had that with texts. People text me. If you text me and you don't hear back, it's something happened.
Just text her again.
Just do another text. Absolutely.
Power call.
And
stalk her, show up at her house, knock on her door.
I'm actually pretty okay with that. I'm pretty good at setting boundaries.
Yeah, kind of.
But what people are like, we can get our backs up a little bit when we don't get a return message, and we're like, I'm being ignored.
Yeah, and I know
gonna...
the feeling. It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's not something that you want to even do, and you would never intentionally do that anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So her message was like next level, and before I know it, I'm in fucking tears. This girl, who's now on my team, woohoo! Her message was in February, and it is now end of May. And she literally opened up to me and like was just honest about, you know, like making changes and, you know, goals and just where she's at. And so I'm like, oh my God, this is freaking February. So I left her a voice message and I'm like, okay, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Okay, I know. I'm not an idiot.
Here we go.
But I just said I'm sorry.
Come in.
I missed your message because your message was so profound. So basically, you know, I'm like, it's 3 months later. I want to know what's happened for you within those 3 months, because like you have to forgive me for fucking that one up. So, but one of the other messages I wanted to like talk about was the impact that the podcast had
for Selena. And Selena's a friend of mine. I've known her for a while. So
yes.
Tiffany shared this message with me, and it was just, we were actually at the driving range yesterday. Yeah. Tiffany and I were. And she was telling me, and she was like how emotional she was and how beautiful of a message that you sent and how much raw babes have impacted your life. And like, that just made me be like, whoa.
Oh yeah, that ball in the throat. It's like,
and it's like, this is why we do what we do. Yeah. And when we hear confirmation, affirmations, positive freaking impacts that we've had on people's lives, just absolutely drive us to the next level.
I'm like, yeah, we're doing our job. That's perfect.
Yes. This is what we're here to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you for reaching out. And it was divinely guided because Tiffany wasn't supposed to reach out to her back then. Because you know what? It was aligned and she's on your team.
She's on my team now.
She's freaking doing the next level shit. She's ready. She's ready now.
Coach her ass.
Absolutely.
Make her feel like a purposeful, confident human being.
Exactly. And let her see that she is that already.
Yeah, exactly.
Give her those freaking.
We just got to remind her.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's it.
So that was nice. And I actually got another really nice feedback today from Sharon.
Yes. Thank you for sharing, Sharon.
Sharon shared today.
She did.
Shared a couple things.
She got me a nice gift pack because a few months back I did a few free readings and she won it. And so she was very grateful and said that a few of the things have come true for her. And so I got this beautiful little card and this beautiful gift pack. So thank you so much. That means everything. And it's nice to hear feedback because you just don't know. When you do an intuitive reading, you just don't know what's going to happen. It's not my job to know. It's my job to just deliver the message. And I did.
And it's nice when you get the feedback.
Yeah.
Same kind of thing with the podcast. Like we don't really know unless unless someone takes the initiative and says something.
Like, oh. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah, right? How would we know? Okay, 2 things quickly. Our YouTube got flippin' X-nayed this
Cut it out!
So we're gonna work on that. We're going to try to trim it to take the song out so that you guys can watch us because it was a very fun episode.
It was fun.
One more thing, it's really not a big deal, but it's just funny. As you all probably saw 2 episodes ago, I was a wallflower. I basically matched the wall. I was like, Tiff, I think for future I need to wear a shirt that doesn't match the fucking wall. I just blended into the wall. I was like, ooh.
It was almost like having the green background and you could
The
like
green
change
screen.
it.
Yeah.
We should try that.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if we could make, like, you blend into the wall.
Yeah, and just have my
change the
head.
background.
It should just be my head. I'm like, hey, it's my head. You don't know what I'm Oh my gosh. Okay, let's move on. This episode on Raw Babes 101. I'm just powered up today. This full moon's got me extra.
What happened?
Oh.
There was like, your microdose kicked in. Is that what happened?
No, you know what happened?
Mine did.
Do you know what happened, actually? This is what happened.
What?
So I was really emotional yesterday too.
Oh.
I was just crying. I was listening to, do you guys ever do that? Like listen to like love songs or like any sort of songs and then you're like, I'm crying by myself. I did that. And it was just a good release. I had to fucking release.
Hey, that's exactly all it is, right?
Yeah, it's like sexual tensions.
She's like crying in the corner, touching herself.
Oh my god! Tiffany! How did you know? Just kidding. I can feel that we're a little bit silly, so.
I think because we're tired.
Yes, and the full moon. It's definitely done something to us. Okay. So a friend sent me this video. What's her name? Of the next level intuitive. She's wrote all the books. Come on. I was supposed to write this down. I clearly didn't. So I'm going to tell you right now. It is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me a second. Her name is Dolores Cannon. Okay. This is a 27-minute video I've sent to multiple family and friends. She basically explains to you where we came from, what the hell we're doing, and like a little tidbit here is she explained that when we come to frickin' Earth, it is the hardest place to be and to come here, and it's just about learning lessons, pretty much what we talk about all the time anyways. Watch it, okay? This frickin' video is called Dolores Cannon, Finding Your True Self. I should write that down.
We can put that in the notes.
We will. I'm going to write it down. And holy shit, it is so good. And it basically just describes what the flip we're here for. And it's learning lessons.
Learning lessons and sharing them.
Yes. And that we're just basically just all love.
Yeah.
And you know what it made me realize? I'm like, okay, I'm going to go through life way different. I'm just going to go through life as, okay, this is a lesson I got to learn. Let's fucking learn it and move on.
I think that was the impact that it had. Like, it's a completely, it's a big gold nugget of truth.
Yes.
That we resonated with it so, it was like a knowing.
Yeah. It was almost like, it was into our brain and we're like, okay, we're applying this now because this is just remembering.
Yeah.
We're just
and sometimes
remembering.
you hear information and you're like, I feel like I already knew that.
Yes.
But I needed to be reminded.
100%. I'm writing it down so I don't forget. Dolores Cannon.
Yeah, so Dolores Cannon has dozens and dozens. Like, I don't know. I was like literally flicking up. I'm like, how many books does this woman have?
Quickly, so she passed this year.
2 years ago.
Okay. Was it 2 years ago?
I thought I said 2016.
Okay. Well, then it could be, you could be 100% right.
Well, 2 years after that video she made was 2014.
Okay.
And then she died 2 years later.
Okay. So we are talking about her, and she's probably like, thanks for talking about me right now. She's probably like, I'm going to just pop in to see what Raw Babes is up to. But flippin' powerful, and go check her out.
Yeah.
She is...
I can't wait to start reading her books.
Yes, me too.
Super excited.
And I'm like, the last couple of nights, I just go back and I watch her video.
Yeah. Just
to kind of give me that little bit more insight on
what
the fuck we're here for.
I want to quickly share something, and
Please
it's a
do.
really cool stat. I already told you, but I know, like, some people are like, I want to read, but it's really hard to pay attention to a book, the whole time. And if you're anything like me, reading a paragraph once, twice, 3 times gets fucking old. Because I forget, and I'm like,
Yes,
nah, I have to
I
go
hear
back and my mind wanders. But when I'm doing things like dishes, cleaning, laundry, driving, things where my hands are being used, rather than listening to music, turn on you can download an app called Audible if you don't know about it yet. You can buy your books through Amazon. They're both linked to each other. It's $14.99 a month to have this app. And I read, like, it's perfect for me because I'm going through books, like, really fast.
Yeah, like
7 hours.
It's like, whoa.
It's like, it goes by really fast. So I just pick up where I left off.
Yeah.
But
this is the Audible app?
Yeah, the Audible app.
So it's just going to speak to you.
Yeah. And so what the new stat was that I learned is that you retain more information while you're doing duties like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good tip, Tiffany.
Right? Because, I mean, think about it. When you're doing these duties of, like, things that we probably always dread. Like, there's always dishes, there's always laundry, you have to drive to and from.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're going to be in your thoughts because you can't be doing anything else. Mm-hmm. So you're thinking. Mm-hmm. Well, anytime I listen to a book, I don't feel like it's a paragraph and I have to go back and think and rewind what they're saying. Yeah. I'm like full on paying attention.
Yeah, and so when you're listening, and then you just press pause, and then it will save your spot for when you're ready to return?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I need to do that. Because there's a few books. Untethered Soul.
Yes.
That book's next level.
Yes.
Next level. And I just have been finding I'm having a hard time continuing on.
I do believe that's on Audible too.
Well,
not all books are.
Okay.
Not all books are.
Okay. I need to make a switch.
Yes, definitely. And two, sometimes it's the author that's reading it, which is dull.
So when we write our books,
yes,
we will definitely make sure
we'll
it's
be
our
reading
voice.
it.
100%.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Goals.
great share. So you guys, we are going to talk about something that is important, and it's something that you may not even know or even be aware of that you're doing, because the majority of us don't. Are you allowing other people to control you?
How do you know if that's the case?
Yeah, how do you know?
How do you know?
Well, you need to know, because we're going to fucking tell you. We're going to tell everyone.
Nobody knows.
Nobody's going to know. So here we are, because we've already covered if you're like a control freak and you're the one trying to control. Yeah. Now we need to talk about being on the other side. And it's very important. And you know what? We don't have time to do both in one episode, so we're going to do it on this one. So, Computer G, could you bring over the notes?
Dilak Jai.
Dilak Jai. You know what?
Dilak Jai.
Dilak Jai. I'm probably botching it.
Dilak Jai or
I think
Dilak
it's
Dilak?
No. Dilakli. I think Dilakli Jai. But it's probably not that either. So, it's our own language. So say whatever the hell you want to say.
Got it.
Okay.
My chair is making me sound like I'm farting. I'm not, I promise. It's like,
it's okay. I don't mind. You can fart.
It'll be the guessing game.
Oh my, is it a fart or is it a chair?
Is it a fart?
So yeah, I think you're gonna have to go because
the eyes.
Sometimes my eyes like to be amazing and
play trickery.
So we've got. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. There's 9 examples here, right? There's 9. Yes.
Correct.
Let's do it, girl. Drop it like it's hot.
Neglecting or refusing to take care of yourself is an example to know if you are being controlled by other people. If you don't take care of yourself, you send a subconscious message to others. The message is, I cannot take care of myself, so please take care of me. This invites controlling people intervene and tell you what you should be doing. It also invites them to nag you to get yourself together. You are inviting control from others by neglecting yourself.
Yes. Crazy.
I think I repel people who are controlling.
I second that. Tiffany is pretty well like my mosquito repellent.
Yeah.
I don't need fucking repellent. I just have her.
It's like a cock block.
straight cocky black.
If anything, I feel like I trigger.
You would trigger them.
Yeah, I trigger controlling people because they can't
Control
stand me.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a great. Have you ever in your life been on the other foot, or have you always been like this?
No. My realization for this started after we moved into our current home.
So when you started to like amp up your
Your
confident game and not allow.
I was probably my lowest at that point.
Okay, so that's when it wasn't well.
No.
That's when people could control you?
I think because I'm so rebellious that those who tried, I tried to understand it and I took responsibility and I beat myself up over it thinking it was like truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when certain people would try to do that with me and I'm like, I don't fucking like this. This makes no sense and you're being an asshole.
Yeah.
Bullies, basically.
Yeah.
And then it just comes... People like that will automatically just turn it around on you anyways to make you feel as small as they can.
Yeah.
So that they can look down on you, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, in those situations, because I didn't know this, I was literally like taken back so hard. Had I known this stuff,
yeah.
Oh, well, it just doesn't happen anymore, guys.
No, and that's great because you're not even on the, you wouldn't even align. Like I feel when we raise our vibration and we're aligning on a different frequency, it's not there. It just doesn't even have that. But I was going to say, going back to that first point, with myself, when I wasn't in my confidence and in my power and like standing in my power, it was easy because I didn't want to even like make a suggestion or do anything because I didn't want it to be wrong. So it was easy for me to just go, oh, well, whatever you want, or like, oh, you pick. Because I didn't want to put myself on that spot to be able to...
Boring.
Yeah, and it was like being afraid of making like that wrong choice. And that's due to like confidence.
Sure.
And so that would
low
be...
self-esteem.
Low self-esteem would be a big one. Number 2.
Wow, we're only on 2.
I know, we're like,
We good.
We're going to handle this.
Number 2, rebelling is an invitation to be controlled.
Oh my God, we were just talking about that you repel, like a rebel. Oh my gosh, okay.
It pisses them off.
Okay.
Emotional rebels are masters of being controlled.
I can't. This is amazing. Holy shit.
I didn't even know that's what it said.
No, but you said repel. You didn't say rebel.
No, I repel them now.
Yes.
Yes, that never happens now.
Right.
But before,
you were.
I was rebellious.
Yes. Okay, let's hear this. I'm excited. Jesus. I love it when this shit happens.
Fucking Christ. Okay. Rebels. Okay, I already said that. When genuine authority beckons, rebels resist, which invites greater intervention from those in charge. Line up 10 employees. 9 of them will follow the rules and cooperate with each other. 1 is a rebel who gets monitored more closely. Who gets monitored more closely? The rebel. The rebel invites more authority into his life than anyone. He's begging to be controlled. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a child.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. Because you're acting out.
Okay, this has nothing to do with what. That's not.
No, this is nothing to do with you. No, it was just fun. It was a fun little.
I'm like, what?
Okay, but you know what is a perfect thing that I want to talk about is Cassius. If he's not getting attention, he's gonna rebel. Yeah. And so that is a prime example. Adults do it all the fucking time.
Oh, there's still more. I'm sorry. Oh, there's more.
Let's keep going.
He hates authority, but subconsciously inviting authority to come down on him daily. Yes. Deep down, does he hate authority or is he seeking to be controlled by it? Both. When controlling people or in authority over you, a rebel may make matters worse.
Yes, the rebel will only make them worse. Okay. Makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if you think about it in a childlike situation,
that would be inner child. That would be an inner child,
right?
Trait that hasn't been healed.
right.
in an adult.
Right.
So that's just what they're
the
used
controller.
to. Yeah. They need to rebel because they want to have somebody in authority. It's a subconscious thing. Anyways. Crazy.
Yeah. What was I gonna...
Sorry.
It's okay.
You were like...
No, I was just thinking about the kid thing.
Oh,
Like kids. Oh, yeah. Okay. How many people can resonate with this if you've had children? You're on the phone.
Oh my God.
Mom, look at me now.
Yeah, touching everything, like bothering, like, oh, let me give you a kiss.
That was like yesterday when we went for lunch.
Yes.
Kristen's like mad, like returning messages, and her kid, we're at sushi. It's like, as soon as he noticed her on her phone, literally, he started poking her. Like, literally.
Trying to like sit on, Mom, I want to sit on you. Can I have a hug, Mom?
Yeah.
Can I have your phone? I'm just like, Cassius, give me my space. This is a boundary. Let me finish what I'm doing.
And then you finished, actually, because I'm going to kill you.
So yeah, that was a perfect
That's
example.
hilarious.
I know.
Yeah, I can't say that really had too much. I think it's a little different than the example I gave myself, was calling myself a bit of rebellious against.
No, that doesn't even.
Sure.
Number 3?
Yes. The computer says no.
What did you want to say?
Well, when it's like a non-void, I don't need to explain myself. Never mind.
No, because you know what? We're good.
We're good.
Are we?
Nobody knows. Okay. Number 3. Failing on your obligations gives controlling people an opportunity.
Ooh.
You've agreed to do certain things. You don't do them. What happens next? You get confronted. Someone comes after you, demanding you make good on your word. By not doing what you agreed to do, you invite others to step in and take charge of you. Controlling people love the opportunity to collect what you owe them.
Oh, yes.
Mic drop.
They will.
Okay, you're invited back in.
Yeah. They will 100% eat up that opportunity. It's a fucking dangling carrot held over your motherfucking head that if you aren't doing what you need to do, it's just like...
It almost tests my patience. Because, like, I am... unless if it's, like, someone that's close to me, I'll be like, hey, first, are you okay? Because you said you were going to do that thing, you didn't do it. So I just want to make sure you're okay.
Yes.
Second off, thanks for getting back to me. Not.
Right?
But if it's anybody else, I really wouldn't say anything. Like, at all.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now I know.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So basically follow through with your plan to not leave yourself open for a controlling person to come back and have something like held over your head.
I think, too, a lot of people sit in fear so bad that they just go MIA. Just completely ghost.
You know, totally. And this even happens in fucking relationships. People get freaked out and then they're just like,
bye.
MIA. I've been hearing so many stories of girls telling me that, and guys, that all of a sudden this person, like, they had this, like, awesome relationship or it was starting and then they're just like, bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
Why? Scared. They're like, oh, I'm in my feels. Bye.
Scared.
Crazy.
But this one's really interesting for the person who's ghosting wants. It's almost like they're asking for the drama.
Yes, they're addicted to that.
Yeah.
They're addicted to being like somebody pointing a finger, or the authority figure, like coming down on them.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I need that.
Ugh.
Ooh. You guys, we got to release those patterns, remove those cycles, heal that shit.
Okay.
Number 4.
Asking for unnecessary guidance. Okay.
How many people do that?
Well, I just feel like, okay, let's just read this.
Let's read it and then let's talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. So, ever known anyone who compulsively asks for help to do things that he or she could do just as well as alone? Sometimes this is an invitation for companionship.
Oh.
If you do this constantly, you're asking others to take charge.
Yes.
When those others happen to be naturally controlling, you're in for it.
Totally.
So, yeah.
You know what? A lot of the times, too, when people ask for guidance, they are just looking to, like, have a conversation or, like, something. And 9 times out of 10, I've found, not always, they're asking for guidance, but you already know the answer anyways yourself. So it's like somebody's like, oh, well, what should I do with this situation? And then you give your advice, and then they're just going to do what they want to do with it anyways. So it's like, it's kind of a weird...
It is.
Fuckery.
It is. It's like reading a meme and thinking that's going to change your life.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Right?
Hey!
What?
We didn't even say about our shirts!
Oh, shit!
Whoa, I just saw that. Okay, guys.
Whoa.
Sorry. So, Raw Babes 101, the show shirts. This is a sample. We're changing things up, but we're going to be doing like little drops of little kind of limited edition style shirts. But look at the back. This is the coolest part. You can read it. Oh shit.
Oh.
You can't see it, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Read it.
Boom. I am divinely guided. Divinely guided, comma. Safe, protected, and connected.
And you know what?
What?
It's on your back, because when you fucking walk away and someone's got a problem, they're gonna be like, I ain't fucking with those bitches because they're fucking divinely guided, safe, protected, and connected.
Motherfucker.
Watch out. Ooh, I feel like this episode, you guys, sorry in advance, is full of swear words.
F-bombs.
Oh my goodness.
Especially from you.
I know.
It's usually me.
I think I'm just kind of like in my full moon energy.
Yeah, you're like no fucks given.
Yeah, I think
we literally talked about it before that.
It's Dolores Cannon. Thank you. You've changed my life. I don't care. I'm just living as a free spirit and a free soul now. I don't care. I'm going to continue to spread love.
Yes.
I'm going to continue with love and compassion, but I'm going to just...
And when she says she doesn't care, it means she doesn't care what anybody says that's going to poo-poo anything.
Right.
And be negative and whatever.
Any of my ideas or my things.
And the other part, too, is she doesn't care because she's not letting her past get in the way.
Yeah.
It's all about moving forward. And anything that's happened in the past, all that childhood shit, that's all bullshit. It's just a fucking distraction, guys.
Yeah, it's
gone.
And it's like, I had the backpack on.
Yeah.
I've unzipped the fucking backpack.
We're Dora.
I took the fucking garbage out of the backpack, and then you know what I did? I burned the backpack. Because I just felt it all, and I'm just...
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's good. That's what, like, counseling and therapy is so good for. Like, and the only reason why I say those work rather than your girlfriend's advice is because when you decide to make that step to see a counselor or therapist, that means you're ready to make a change at some point. Now, it's really easy. Lots of people see counselors and stuff, and then they just like, whoa, this is too heavy, uncomfortable. I'm going to backtrack and just go back to my old ways.
Yeah.
But why go back to your old ways? It's just because it's comfortable. That's all you know. Yeah. Why don't you just get out of that and know you can feel so much better?
Default program is not you.
Yeah.
You are not your conditioned default program. So let's upgrade, just like upgrades are. Sorry. Upgrade. Reverse. Exactly. Reverse. Upgrade ourselves like we upgrade our phone. It's time. Yeah. And it's, you know what, sometimes it is scary. Like at the beginning, there's so many milestones that I had to finally talk to my counselor about that I wouldn't even talk to my counselor. My voice, I know. So I was throat chakra activated and open. Okay. I'm back. For return anyone else's energy back to them. Awareness attached now. What the hell?
Bye.
Jeez. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on before we can't move on.
Where are we? Let's see.
Right here. 35 minutes in. We're
good.
We're golden. We need to have our banter in the mid or else this shit would be boring.
Boring. Number 5, indulging in self-doubt.
Oh.
If you're afraid of making mistakes and being held accountable for them, you're likely inviting controlling people to come in and take over for you. Fearing mistakes is fearing the inevitable. Everyone makes them. Smart people are thankful for mistakes because mistakes help you learn, which makes you more independent.
Yes.
And knowledgeable.
So let's see if there's more on that.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So I have to just speak on this a little bit because I did this for so long, the same thing that you said, where I was just always afraid of being wrong, but I didn't know that.
Okay.
Right? I think I talked about it one time where I was like, oh, I'm going to know it all. Now I'm like, no, I just want to share what I'm learning. Because there's still a lot that I'm learning, a lot that I don't know.
But we all have self-doubt, and we second-guess ourselves, and we fucking, like, go so deep down that rabbit hole instead of just trying it anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Who fucking cares? Like,
if the fear and all that wasn't there,
what would you do?
You would probably do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? What's on the other side of that is a fucking rainbow of a new opportunity that you didn't even know existed. What?
Swearing just really emphasizes everything. Are you fucking a rainbow now?
Obviously.
Come on now.
A unicorn rainbow.
Now we're talking about bestiality here. Come on
now.
No,
I'm not having... Oh my gosh. No, I said I am a unicorn rainbow.
Oh, okay.
I am...
You're not a fucking unicorn rainbow, so you're not fucking a unicorn.
No.
Rainbow unicorn?
No, I am the unicorn rainbow. I am the rainbow bridge to bridge the gap from earth and angels and heavens. Love.
I believe it.
We are.
Number 6. Can you see? Galactia Jai.
Hold on, let me get my glasses. Can't say no. Learn how to say no, bitches. Saying no is your new superpower.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to do that? No, I don't. I actually really don't. There's not any part of my body that wants to do that. No. Dolores Cannon, hello. I think she's channeled through me.
I think so.
Holy shitballs.
That's hilarious.
Tiffany's like, who are you?
Fuck, man.
Okay,
well, we gotta read this first. Huge set up for giving power away and feeling controlled by the demands of life. When you can't say no when you should, you're automatically overextended. Then, of course, people expect you to follow through when you can't. They begin to bug you. So we talked about this before when we're like, be a yes woman, be a yes man. And that was literally because if you're saying no all the time because of fear. But if you're saying yes all the time because of FOMO.
I love to laugh. And I love your farts.
I wish it was a real one because I'd catch it and I'd just throw it in your face.
God, and I would go, boom! And I'd pass it over to our buddies over there. Oh my god.
I think I'm sitting my legs are so close to the edge. I'm sitting on the edge, motherfuckers!
Oh my gosh. This is funny.
So, okay, so being like saying no rather than yes. Okay.
Oh yeah. Basically, you were saying
being a yes woman because of like knowing that you should go
like
do these things.
Yeah, that you could go and like do it, but you're saying no out of fear. But this is saying So your intuition and you know inside when it's like when you're like, oh, will you do that? Or Tiffany, can you do this for me? But really you don't want to do it inside, but you say yes anyways. Yeah. That isn't standing in your power. That is actually going to hurt your body instead of saying no thanks.
So sometimes there's that so again. That is what because I was listening to our other podcast. I'm like, you're like, I say so all the time, but I actually say it too. Just so you know.
Oh, well, at least we're so together.
Just so you know.
So you know.
So.
Okay.
Saying, okay, I have said yes to things, and then after, I'll be like, you know what? I was too quick to respond to that.
That's a good way. Hey, that's a good way of putting it, because it's a nice boundary, and it's also speaking your truth. Direct and honest.
Yeah.
Regardless of how that looks to the other person.
Yeah.
When you're direct and honest, you're showing up for yourself, which in return is showing up for the person on the other end. Because I wouldn't want somebody to just say yes to me but really not want to do it at all.
Yeah.
I'd rather the honesty of them saying, you know what, I actually shot myself in the foot and I can't commit to that, or I can't do that.
Yeah. So I think when we talk about like having integrity in things and showing up for the things that you say you're showing up for, it doesn't mean that you can't break those promises.
Yes.
As long as you just communicate.
Yes. You know, when people don't respond or answer their phone or say that they're not coming or whatever, they just go MIA.
Yeah.
That's just a cop-out.
Such a cop-out.
Just say it. Just be like, I'm not coming. You don't owe anybody any explanation. Yeah. You are an adult or even a teenager or whatever you are.
Yeah.
Speak your truth, direct and honest. You don't have to do anything. No one owns you. Just because you said you're going to do something and then you fucking change your mind, you've changed your mind.
Yep.
Fine.
Yep. And I feel like certain people don't need to have an explanation either. Like, you don't need to explain yourself. It's just like, no, I just can't.
Yeah. It's nobody's business.
Yeah. Because like sometimes like when someone asks me to do things, I want to in the moment, and then when I sit with it and I'm like,
can I really do that?
Yeah. So then, going back. So that's okay. You're not going back on your word. It's not like,
no.
Oh, I was almost going to use a term that's like so considered racist now.
Yeah, well, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Another time.
Old quotes that you could, we don't
not.
It's a new world. New times.
Bypass that shit.
Ooh! Are we on 7 now? Yes. Okay, so we did talk about this a little bit. That's why it tripped me out. I'm like, did we read this already? Not expressing your opinion gives controlling people a chance to assign theirs to you. A sure way to ensure that controlling people have all the power is to withhold your thoughts, feelings, and opinions, ensuring that you have no say in what's going on. Right. This way, you agree to the agenda of those willing to speak up.
That's true.
They have the power, and you are at their mercy by virtue of your silent complaints.
Okay.
That's powerful.
So powerful. Yeah. And you guys, the silent but violent. What happens is you're fucking silent. You didn't speak your truth. You didn't step up. But then guess what's happening? Your throat chakra, you have a feeling inside of your body. You're resentful, and you're actually not liking that person. But it's actually back to a reflection of you because you chose not to speak up, and you would just went with what the other plan was. So powerful. And
I feel like if you're one of those people who do this, don't you dare put people on a pedestal.
Never. Oh my God. Good one, Tiff.
Guy, honestly, just because someone's more outgoing than you and speaks up, it doesn't mean what they're saying is truth.
Yeah.
Because you have your own truth in things. So don't ever feel like you can't reject. Sometimes you can just kind of like sneak out backwards. You can do that.
Yeah.
Totally.
And say it. Like, if somebody else is speaking and you have a great idea, say it.
Say it.
What the fuck?
Or questions. I used to think I was like, if I had a question about something, I felt not smart.
Right.
Yeah, and I know exactly why.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Do you want to know?
Yeah. Because this is going to help. This is going to help other people.
I had a really mean teacher. She was my teacher in grade 3 and 4. And she made it very hard to ask questions without her being mad.
Yeah. So you then...
She was so mad. She was so angry.
How could you ever... You felt like scared shitless.
Yeah, I didn't even know that's what it was until after I graduated high school. It would have been so nice to know why I didn't ask questions. Because I felt like I should have known these things.
Yeah, it was like already it's programmed in your fucking grade 3 and 4 class that you're dumb because you have to ask a question that you don't understand. No.
I know,
wow, terrible. That is terrible. But grateful for you that you've acknowledged it
Yeah.
and feel it.
Yeah. And had to share that with all y'all.
And yeah, it's going to help others because majority of our fears are all have come from somewhere, from a parent, a teacher, or something. And they're not ours. Just like thoughts, they're not yours.
And I try to teach my kids this, that like obviously respect your elders is like a huge thing in my household and how I teach. But also, I also have such a close relationship with my son and his friends, being that they're all 16, because I treat them with respect and because
they're equal.
Yeah, they have ideas and I want to hear them.
Yes.
And fuck, they're smart.
And you know what else is great on this topic?
They're so smart.
Here, you could have a teacher in the school that has so many at-home problems, childhood traumas, and then they're teaching your child. And then they have to answer to that person where your child could be just clear and free and have no hang-ups or issues, whereas then this teacher is just coming at life from a victimhood mentality and is got all these problems. So it's like, don't ever, like even teaching Cassius, it's like, just because there's a person of authority, never be intimidated.
That's right.
Never be intimidated. Right. You are equal. We are all equal.
Yeah.
A child is just as equal as a grown adult. I'm sorry. We're spirits. We're here to learn lessons. That's it.
Yes. I just think that it's hard for children to identify how they're feeling. So I just kind of go with, if they don't feel comfortable or safe, either call me and I'll help you navigate that.
Yeah.
Or talk to an adult that you trust.
Yeah.
Because like they're not equipped with these tools unless they're a prodigy.
Yeah. And teaching, like I teach Cassius all the time. He doesn't like going to school. Where do you feel that in your body? He'll tell me where he feels it. And we go through the whole thing. And I acknowledge, instead of going, oh, school's fine. You're a big boy. Just toughen up. I go, Cassius, I acknowledge that you're afraid to go to school and that you're sad to leave mom. I first hear him and allow him to be like heard. Because when you hold space for someone to just speak their truth, that takes away 50% of the pain.
You know, you're so fucking brilliant, because when you actually mirror a child's feelings and emotions and you do it right, there's less room of developing some sort of complex of how they're feeling and who they are as a person.
Yes.
So, I mean, a lot of parents and adults do that, where they demise and they don't put enough attention to the feeling, rather than you shouldn't be feeling that way.
This is just suppression. They're teaching suppression.
Yeah, exactly.
Without knowing that there's a lot of people aren't aware that they're suppressing their child. So this is a great little tidbit. Oh, amazing. It's 9:43. Perfect. And it's Nikki sending a nice message. Hi, Nikki. Reiki, Nikki. Okay. At 9:43. That's incredible.
Did
not
she know
surprised.
It was 9:43?
I don't know. Probably not.
Dang.
We always have like crazy numbers with the majority of my friends, like all of you guys.
That's hilarious.
Crazy. But yeah, a lot of people don't realize that they're doing that to their kids. So take this as a little bit of advice and try it on for size. Do it with your partner. When you just say to your partner, hey, I'm just going to hold space for you right now, it's actually a turn on. It's actually like a connection. It's like, let's hold space.
I did because I did it for Dave.
Yes.
Sorry,
what did you do for Dave?
He was just kind of like having a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
And I mirrored him.
Good.
It worked.
Yes. It works. Mirror people, guys. Repeat exactly what your person says.
Yeah.
You're
and
feeling angry
understand.
right now.
I understand.
And then all of a sudden, they're like,
you're acknowledging.
Oh, I'm acknowledged. I'm a human. I have a soul. I want to feel connected.
It's so funny. Look up mirroring, guys. There's
an episode on mirroring.
Yeah, there's something that or someone that you're dealing with that's just kind of, could be difficult, or you find with your kids when it comes things to be emotional. Mirroring is very good, and actually it's a really good sales tactic too.
And it's true. One more little tip. Mirroring is amazing, but also ask your partner, do you want me to hold space for you, or do you want me to give you a reply? Because sometimes...
Oh, that's a good idea. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love that.
Because sometimes you aren't looking for a
Yeah,
reply.
you just want to
Just
belt it out. Yeah.
That's it. I want you to hold space for me and just be there for me.
Yeah.
We don't communicate about that enough because we want to fix our partner's problems, but it's not our job to fix it.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
surrender, listen, and love. That was good, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm on 8.
Inviting controlling people into your life, number 8.
Just read it.
What the fuck?
What?
Did we read number 8?
Just read it anyways, because who cares? We don't care. I don't think you read it yet. Oh, maybe we did.
We did.
Okay, guys. Yeah, that was my bad.
See.
Just go. 9. Just 9. Just 9. 9. Okay.
Lack of feeling awareness.
Okay, hold on. This is going to be funny, though, when we listen back to this. And if we didn't do 8.
Fuck. I think we did.
This is awesome.
I just don't remember saying charismatic.
Just read
You
it.
have a
I
subconscious
have a good
desire
idea.
to be in control. If you may not feel comfortable with someone who expects you to
Just
make your
read
own
it, babe.
decisions and responsible for them. Fuck. Okay.
We're going to do 8.
This was 8. Inviting controlling people into your life. You may be attracted to people who like to control others. These controlling types may appear more powerful, independent, charismatic, and safer for you to be with. If you have a subconscious desire to be controlled, you may not feel comfortable with someone who expects you to make your own decisions and be responsible for them.
Yeah,
We did not read that.
Perfect. Glad we did. Good.
Okay. So that's again, that was kind of went with a little bit of number 7, because if you're not speaking up, you know, and you're just going along because you can't make your own decisions, you're not going to feel good around people who is holding you accountable to make a decision.
Mm-hmm. And practice, it's like, I remember doing that. Like, I was in a place where decisions, it was hard. I was like, fuck, I don't know what's the right decision and whatever. And then as you just keep practicing and you just go, just make the decision. And then it's like, done. Instead of sitting there in our brains just like thinking about it forever.
Well, you know what movie reminds me of this is Julia Roberts' Runaway Bride.
There you go.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I loved it. She'd be like, I'm gone.
I think the one part that really stuck out for me, it was when she was making all the different kinds of the way she wanted eggs. So she didn't know what she liked.
Oh my god.
So she did scrambled eggs, she did over easy, she did sunny side up, fucking
Jeez, I
calzone.
Which eggs are so terrible for you. Don't eat eggs. They are just they just feed pathogens in your body and bacteria.
Should we tag Julia Roberts?
Yeah. She's amazing. Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, the kind I like to meet. Pretty woman. Yeah. Okay, YouTube, please don't freaking shut us down because we're singing.
They didn't with our other episodes.
Okay, we're doing good. Number 9.
Lack of feeling awareness. Like when you're not feeling aware.
Okay.
Feelings are indispensable part. Okay, whoa. Feelings are an indispensable part of decision making. Clear feelings reflect your values and give you a sure foundation in life. If you aren't in touch with your feelings, you may not have a clear idea where you stand. True. For example, if someone asks you to do something that you're not comfortable with, your discomfort is vague and you push it away. Not wanting to grapple with it, unable to be clear about your feelings, you are more likely to ignore them and just do it.
True.
This is risky It's the level of repression that entices you to succumb to pressure or make decisions based on someone else's agenda.
Oh, so many times it's like, I'm going to make this decision based on your reaction. If your partner is an explosive reactor and that's a form of control, your answer isn't true to your heart's desire. Your answer is true to their heart's desire of what their repercussion is going to be back on you based on their reaction.
Holy shit. That was a mouthful.
That was a download. I just went with it.
That was intense.
Yes.
Okay, guys, pause, rewind, replay.
Do that again. Yeah.
Say it again.
So basically, I can't. But that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
A lot of times we're in fear of the other person's reaction, so we're going to do whatever it is to appease that person. We want to, and that's a form of manipulation. You're being manipulated on level 10 there. So it's like, Tiffany's going to scream at me if I don't just abide by what she wants.
Right.
And then that is just being controlled. And people get used to that in their relationship. They get used to the other person's reaction. So they just like, I'm just going to become that people pleaser. And you become this very complacent, my needs don't matter type of being. So jump out of it, speak your truth, direct and honest is what you need.
That's so interesting.
Look at the time. How does this even happen? It goes by
so fast.
I feel like this was 5 seconds. And
time flies when you're having fun.
Exactly, and time is just fluid because, just so everyone knows, on like the spirit realm, there is no time, and things are just like blink of an eye. So
yes. So
just go. So hold my mic and let's get a cod.
Okay, so.
Is there anything else that you want to share from your week? I'm really enjoying the driving range, minus the fact that I didn't have any golf club to fucking play or to.
I showed her how to, because for some reason I'm left-handed.
For some reason she's left-handed.
But
just kidding.
For some reason I had a right-handed putter, and so. We had to give it to her to try because I had to show her a few tips.
Yeah.
Tips from Tiffany.
You just got to give us the card. One card for our episode for all of our listeners and viewers. Oh. Ooh.
Hey, that's a new one.
Ooh. It's brand new. It's beautiful. How about you? It's so pretty.
Sorry.
I can't spell it.
I could. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being.
Show the card. It's beautiful. Purple and pink, just the way I like it. That's gorgeous. And you guys, this is huge. Okay, all of you that have been following us, you guys are on your spiritual paths. And we're so grateful and happy and excited that you've joined us and that you're with us and that you guys are moving forward, because all of these episodes have been planting some crazy seeds into your brain. And I know because of the feedback how many of you are transforming and changing your life. So keep it up, and we are so proud of you, and congratulations, because you're here and you're birthing a new age. This is sick. Okay?
This goes with a bit of the retrograde that's happening.
Yes, on Friday.
Now. So
be mindful of yourselves because it's going into June, and be easy on yourself and don't make any documents, don't sign anything. There's a lot going on. We had an eclipse today, full moon. There's so many things going on. Just be mindful, just go slow and enjoy what's happening. And remember, everything is happening for you, not to you. You signed up for this, every part of it. And think positive.
That's all we got? Is that it?
Is that it?
Is that it?
Thanks for tuning in to Raw Babes 101. 5943. Angel numbers. Oh my God, I love you.
Fuck yeah.
We love you, listeners and viewers. Done.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Bing.
Save. That was fun, guys. That was fast.
Really fast.
That was like the fastest.
Really
so this one is
fast.
called. You got the papers.
I put really controlled. Are you being controlled?
Are you being controlled? Don't be controlled. What do you want to tell
Do you want
YouTube?
to?
What do you want to tell YouTube?
Okay, hey, I got an idea.
What?
Because the moon's in Sagittarius right now, and I'm a Sagittarius. Kristen,
Sagittarian.
would you pull my card?
Oh, I would love to. Can I pull the from the star seed, please?
Of course.
It's like way more intense. Ooh, actually no. Guess what? I was just called. It's this one, not that one. These are Ask Your Guides. So this is going to be from your guides, what you need to know right now.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay, let's get one card for Miss Tiffany from her guides. What does she need to know right now? Any and all messages for Miss TT.
And any other Sagittarian, maybe this could be for you too.
For my Sagittarians and my Tiffany. Let us know any and all messages for my TT and Sagittarians.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I keep doing that. I want to dance and I'm like, yeah!
Oh my god! Maybe that's not the best dancing move.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Oh.
So what else could you do? Oh, that flew.
Maybe I could do this. I'll just do
Oh
fingers.
shit.
Yeah.
That's better.
I just did this.
Do you want to know?
Do I?
Do you want to? I want to know. I want to know what turns you on. I want to know. Just kidding. Okay. Psychic awareness, divine soul, number 11. It's 47, which
That's
you
my
add
number.
add the two together is 11. And this is basically
My intuition is getting loud.
it is. And
It's
you know what?
annoying.
Look at you. She's like, this is a photo. You're in like this flower petal, and you just got like, this just reminds me of like water from the fish. And you've got your divine, like, look at this. You've got your angels. You have your source that's just surrounding you. The moon for the full moon.
Well, and knowing that
Are you
too,
kidding
like
me?
you're being supported and
Yes, you're fully protected, girl. You're
you know.
divinely guided, safe, protected, and connected. How did this not align with, and it's number 11.
And remember we talked about like just the knowing when you just know.
No.
Like
You're just knowing.
I don't
this
feel
thing.
guessing. I'm not guessing anything anymore.
Yeah.
I'm kind of going, okay, I know the feeling between knowing and unsure,
Mhm.
but I'm okay with being unsure
Yeah.
because I'm not supposed to know everything.
No, you want to be surprised.
Yeah, and I'm so okay with that.
Yeah. This is a beautiful card.
Yeah. Can we read it in the book and see what that says?
We can. We can read it on. But what
If
I
you-
like to do is. No, you're gonna have to read it. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just the eye thing. My eyes like to be so fun. Okay. 47, which is 11. Let's see what page it's on. I always like to do that. 11. It's
What?
on page 65. It's 1111.
Oh.
It's on page 65.
Is that normal?
6 plus 5 is 11.
Did they
No.
really?
No, it is not normal. I do readings often, and I always add the numbers. Like, I have a special technique that I do. This is 1111. This is absolutely alignment. This is next.
1111 is something that I see like often,
Yes.
or 111. I
Mhm.
do see that.
Okay, we're going on page 65. And just so you guys know, like, if you're new and you're starting to just receive number synchronicities, or you see repeating numbers, could be 444, 1234, 1111, 111. That is
222.
just starting. It's just you're just knowing, like, you'll understand what each number eventually means for you. Just like 143, I know what that means, and I also get 1111 and 111, whatever. But just be grateful. Be like, oh, thank you for that sign. I saw it.
Yeah.
Because then that's getting your connection. That's
Yeah.
building a connection. Let's hear it.
Okay, so clairsentience, clairvoyance, reception, and telepathy.
Wow.
Your divine soul is awakening, and with your psychic abilities are coming alive. More involved and specific than basic intuition. Your psychic faculties are giving you access to the fourth dimension and are coming into contact with discernment. Discarnate. Enlightened others who can assist and guide you in beautiful ways. You may start accessing divine music or tap into new healing energies. Ooh.
This is a good card.
You also may receive telepathic messages and have clairvoyant visions.
That's a really good thing. That's the next level.
Heed your newly aroused psychic, there's that word again, faculties. That's a different one. And don't doubt the specific and profound transmissions following to you. Record your dreams, believe in your hunches, and accept the symbols and signals being relayed to you from the psychic realm.
Yes.
Trust your vibes and embrace your psychic channels fully. What they're communicating is essential to fulfilling your purpose. Ask your divine soul to lead you.
Yes.
Its message, embrace and trust what you receive. You know what's so crazy?
Let's hear it.
Is when it's saying I'm tapping into a new energy.
You are.
Well, guess whose book I just freaking downloaded today? What the? Shh. What's her name?
The one that I just talked about? Dolores Cannon.
Thank you.
Of course you are. And of course we are.
Yeah.
Also, guys, another tip. If you want to start, like, upping your frequencies and stuff, like, at night, if you don't have time during the day, get on YouTube and just put in, like, healing frequency and play it while you sleep. I was doing that. I've been doing that, at night, and it's awesome.
Is that why you're not sleeping?
No.
Is it sound bowls?
No.
Okay.
It's like frequency for sleeping. It's like,
okay.
It has nothing to do with that. It's just the full moon I have a problem with. I always have a sleep thing with the full moon.
Because I was just saying, because I did a sound bowl
activation.
Yeah, and I was like, I get so relaxed when I listen to the sound bowl, and I can get so into the moment that I thought I'd try it when I sleep.
Oh.
I can't sleep.
Okay, so then don't do sound bowl.
No.
Interesting.
It keeps me. I tried it 3 times.
Oh, okay. It's not working for you.
No. But it works when I'm working. Like if I'm doing stuff and I'm done reading books and I'm done listening to podcasts and I just want to like focus, I'll turn that on.
Perfect. And it's good.
Shit happens.
And the other thing with you, like tuning into this kind of like other realm and your awareness is just becoming like heightened. It was so fitting because you just said to all of us before I pulled this card that you're just tapping in and just knowing now. Like it's not even
it's a knowing.
Yeah, you just know.
Yeah. It's like it's something I already knew before. It's not new information.
The number one thing that I can recommend as well is even tapping into meditation. That's going to help you gain more awareness and connection and healing. Do anything that you can to tap into the spiritual side because it's meant to help you in your life. Like we are just spirits inside of a body. This is just a vessel that moves around. So tapping into the spirituality is a very, very big tool and assistance. It's like having an assistant that you don't have to pay for. It's just yours. You got a whole fucking team. Tap into that shit.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Totally. Good job.
I think we're going to sign out. Good job.
Killed it.
Okay. Cut it out.
Woo!